Good day, everyone. Hey, I originally made a video about this Shop Vac 500 in my original video, which was a review video. It also comes under the name of a Shop Vac Mini, so either a Shop Vac 500 or Shop Vac Mini. Now they're both the same, but anyways, I thought I would do a follow-up video here because I've had this thing running, not constantly, but I've been using it for 3 years now, and it gets used a lot. I use it all winter with my wood stove. In my original video, I explained all the uses. I mean, I use it on my wood stove all through the winter. In the summer, I use this to move air in the house. It keeps everything, feeling a little bit cooler, so it's not, so stagnant. But so now I thought it's time to take this apart. There's nothing wrong with it, but it does need cleaning, and it looks like there's a lot of buildup in here. And so if there's buildup here, there's going to be a lot of buildup in the cage fan, and it is time to clean this up. And let's see, get a sense of how dirty it is, and if the motor is still moving nicely, which it should be. So let's get this apart. Alright, in order to take this apart, now I don't want to anyway, I'm not going to dismantle the both halves. I'm hoping once I take off these grills here, there's another one on the other side, I'll take those off, I'll get those cleaned up, and then I'm going to go in and see how the cage fan is actually looking inside there and make sure the motor is spinning nice. But I'll speed up the video. To get this off, this is actually called a this is a T25 size, and they're kind of like a weird end, so you'll need one of those because all the screws are that style. So let's get going. I'll take this apart and sit back, relax for a minute here. Oh, P.S. Make sure it's unplugged, please. Good idea. Okay, that's it for the panels. I'm going to take these inside, get them cleaned up, and then one thing to remember, each one of these grates, they're a little bit different. So the one that sort of has I guess that would be convex, it goes on the side with the switch here, with the power switch, and this one is actually a little bit concave, and that goes on to the other side. Just a note, so you put things back together properly. So I'm going to go ahead and take these inside. You don't need to see that. I'm going to wash them up with a little bit of soap and water. Probably use a toothbrush or something to get in there. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. These panels are all cleaned up now. Why do you clean your fan? Now with this cage fan, as I said, it's pretty dirty in there. And if the outside is getting dirty, that means the inside's dirty. A few things to check before we get moving here. So this is the cage fan, and I was a little bit concerned if it was still moving very freely, and it is. Now if this sounded like it was having some issues, I'd have to dismantle this entire thing, pull it apart. But I mean, if mine's still good after how much I've used it, I'm pretty sure yours is too. Otherwise we'd have to take it all apart. It would have been nice to be able to, if they made it so you could pull this cage fan out of there and clean it, but without taking it all apart. But we'll just clean it with a toothbrush again. We'll rub this stuff out, just let it fall down in the bottom. We'll start it up after, we'll just blow all the garbage out. But look how you can see in there, like, look how dirty that is. I mean, a fan needs to be clean in order to operate properly. So see, like, look at this. Pretty gross, eh? So, let's get at her. Okay, and also don't forget to clean the grill here. Wow. A lot of stuff in there, folks. Okay, at this point, everything's pretty much loosened up. Now, I don't know, my toothbrush isn't the best thing for this, but it is working. I got most of the garbage out, but I just realized, you know, and you know, fortunately I have a little air compressor with an air blowing nozzle on it, so I'm gonna go around with this with my air compressor to blow this garbage out, hopefully clean it up a little bit more. If you don't have an air compressor, what you would do, get this all cleaned up, make sure you're outside. I would get it put back together just for safety reasons, at least put this side on, and then make sure you're outside, fire it up, and it will blow all the garbage. Like, a lot of stuff is falling down into the bottom there. Once you turn that on, this fan's so, you know, it's so powerful, it'll just blow everything out, it won't be an issue. But I'm gonna try to get in here a little bit better with the air compressor maybe and see if it works. Well, this stuff's pretty grimy, but I'm gonna try it. Gotta try it, right? Okay, there's some of the garbage there. Now, it's not perfect, but we took a lot of stuff out of there, so looking much better. Let's go on, we'll do some outside cleaning, make it look nice again. Make it look all brand new. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna spray it down with Windex. Now, you don't wanna, I do not recommend spraying any Windex onto the cage fan. Just keep that dry. Do not spray Windex into the outlets here, and avoid, you know, this, the, I guess, fuse or circuit breaker type thing. So I'm gonna spray this down, just on the outside. I'm gonna let this soak for 5 minutes, or I'll keep coming back every few minutes just to keep it wet, and then we'll get it wiped down. It should clean up nice. And again, on this side, you know, don't spray anything into the motor area. This unit is designed to run in, you know, fairly humid conditions, so probably not going to hurt too much. But at the same time, try to keep the liquids out. All right, I'll be right back. We're going to let that soak, and then we'll clean it up. Okay, I sprayed it down, and I actually let it soak for about 10 minutes. You may not have to if it's not that bad, but mine was pretty dirty. So I like using this shop towel stuff. It's not quite paper towel, it's more like a, well, maybe it's made out of paper, but it's like a woven stuff, so it's pretty tough. It doesn't fall apart when you're cleaning things. So we'll just get this all cleaned up. I'll speed up the video. Voila! Let's put it back together. Okay, let's put the motor side together. One thing you should be aware of, there is a notch right here. Fits into a notch there. And remember, on the motor side, it was the convex side. Oh, that's a big word. I'm pretty proud of myself there. But it should, there we go, rotate into place. All the screws are the same size, both sides, so you don't have to worry about that. We'll get these in. Again, I'll speed up the video. Same idea on this side. There's should be a little groove. Where is it? There it is. Right there, and there's a little mark there. So that fits. There we go. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is really a smart thing to do, cleaning out the fan, because I'm going to tell you right now, and sometimes I like to exaggerate, but really, with the amount of dirt that was on there, I think the airflow, like say on the low setting, it's probably going to increase like 50%. There's no doubt about it. I mean, that was pretty dirty. Dirty fan blades do not move air. So this is something you really should consider doing. You know, I left it for probably too long, but I kind of purposely waited because I actually thought the motor would be having issues by now, but it hasn't. So, and it still feels good, so I'm not at all concerned. I'll run this for another year. I'll take it apart again and clean it in 1 year. And if there's any issue with the motor, of course, I'll do another video and let you know. But so far, I mean, I have to give this product a thumbs up. As you should give my video a thumbs up and like and subscribe so that you don't miss my future videos. Okay, so she's all set to go. Looks like brand new. Have a great day, everyone.